All right, welcome back. Let's set up another trade plan, this time in ODFL. I already filled out some of it, but in this in this post, what I want to talk about is letting go practice, and you'll see what I mean in a minute, right? How we can learn to flow with the market and let go and adapt to what is, and it can be very simple. So this is part of our 30 trades where we're planning all 30 trades ahead of time, every bit of the trade. The method has rules, the entry, the stop, the position sizing. Now, part of any good method is never wondering which way the market's going. I never wonder which way the market's going. I never have to look and check. I never have to try and get confirmation. I never have to try to figure it out. I mean, we're never going to figure things out. I've been trying to figure this out since the early 90s, and I still haven't figured it out. The only thing I figured out, it's best to quit figuring it out and just follow it, right? Go with what is rather than figuring it out. So, a good method is going to be objective in telling you which way the market's going. Are you taking longs or shorts? So you never have to wonder. You want to independently know this. Now, what I use is, and I did this in another post, so I just use a 100-bar cycle. Go 100 bars, 91 bars. We get a little more in here. I use a 100-bar cycle, and if it's going up, it's going up. Period. The end. I take long trades if they set up. Period. The end. A cycle is like a season. So I'm using a 100-bar cycle. So I never wonder which way the market's going. But we can do something simple, and we can do this as a practice. And this practice also comes with some benefits, right? It teaches a little bit about what it means to flow with the market, not just reading about it. So you can do anything objective. All right. So since I'm using 100 bars, I'm going to put, say, a 100 bar. I'm going to put a moving average on here. I'll put a 100 bar, 100 period moving average. I'll use an EMA. Doesn't matter. You can use 50. You can do this with 200. So let's do a little practice. Okay. Let's just back it up somewhere. Here, we'll back it up to here. And in this practice, we want to do what the market's doing rather than figure out what the market's doing. And this is going to give us an objective way. So we can come up with some simple rules. If price is above the 100 and it's curved up, we're looking for whatever our long setups are. If it's below and it's curved down, we're looking for our short setups. So we're not using the 100 period for the setup. We're using the 100 period just to say, which way is the market going simply? If it is, if it's above it and it's curving up, we look for longs. If it's like this, we shift to neutral. So we always have three positions, long, short, or neutral, where we do nothing. So if we follow this, it's curving up, I'm looking for long trades. It's going up, I'm going up. I'm not figuring anything out. I don't think it's too high. You're never going to see me do a post. Is the top in? Who knows? It's going up, I'm going. As long as we're above this and this is still going up, I'm taking longs. And that's where this would be one of my setups, actually. It's going up, I'm going up. It pokes through, I shift to neutral very shortly for a short period. It goes back up, I'm going up. It's starting to curve up again, I'm doing long setups. And you can fine tune the rules, of course. All right, there's a lot of things we could do. So notice nowhere did I guess that the market was rolling over. I'm not guessing that it's rolling over here. It's going up. If I have a long setup, I am taking a long. It's going up, I'm going up, and I'm just following. The minute we close and we flatten out, I shift to neutral. I let go of up, right? That easily. I shift. That's called flow. I let go of going up. It's curved down. I am now taking shorts. Do you see how smoothly and quickly I did that without a lot of analysis? It's curved down. I'm looking. Now I have to have a setup, right? It has to set up, but I'm looking for shorts. Okay, I start to shift to neutral. I'm back looking for shorts. I'm starting to shift to neutral. I'm in neutral, right? Because we're starting to flatten. All right, it's going down. Do you see how I just navigated the top of that market? I was long, I let go, I went short, I shifted to neutral. I'm now short. I'm short. I'm looking for shorts. I'm shifting to neutral. It's going up. I am starting to get long. I shift back to neutral. So do you see how quickly that happens, right? Because markets will chop and you'll get into choppy periods. Now I'm not worried about this. Forget that. It's going down. I'm looking for shorts. That's a lot different than just trying to win on every trade, right? Trading is a series of trades. And this is a letting go practice. It's flattening. I'm in neutral. I'm in neutral. I'm in neutral. It's curving up. I'm going back up with it. I'm taking long trades. I don't care. I'm taking long trades. I'm in neutral. I'm back taking long trades again. So look at how we just navigated that. The up, the neutral, the down, one bit of chop here, a little bit of chop here, and we're back up again. And I have forgotten all of that. Now I'm looking for longs. I don't care what happened in the past. And you don't have to use 100 bars. You don't have to use the moving average. You can do this with anything you want. It's just a matter of, putting your foot down and nailing down a cycle. I'm looking for longs. I shift to neutral. It's flattened. I'm looking for shorts. I shift to neutral. I'm back looking for longs. I'm looking for longs. I'm doing long setups. I shift to neutral. We're underneath. So basically, if we're underneath it and we're flat, I'm in neutral. I'm in neutral. If it starts to curve downward and we're underneath, I'll take shorts. If it goes up and starts to curve up, I'm looking for longs. See? I'm in neutral. So I don't ever have to worry what's going on. I'm in neutral. That's what's going on. Okay, I shift out of neutral. I'm looking for longs. Boom. And so that's how you can learn a little bit about how to flow with the market rather than always just trying to know. We have this tendency to want to go back and back and back and back and back. And some of that can be useful, but the motivation behind it isn't. Meaning it's just fear-based trying to know. I wish in life I could learn to transition this easily. Life would go a lot easier, right? Imagine you were upset or you were angry and you can let this go that quickly. Well, for some things, letting go of stops, letting go of up or down, maybe it takes you weeks to get over it, but with practice, it takes you days and then minutes and then even seconds. And then you just transition, another trade. Oh, it's going up. Oh, it's going down. All right. So let's do our trade since we know which way it's going. So that was just a handy little practice. I've already set a lot of this up already. but this is, part of the documentation. So the 100 bars tells me the market's going up. That's part of my method. Now, the other part of my method is knowing exactly where I'm going to enter. I'm going to have a limit order at the 50% line of this reaction leg. And I'm going to put a stop at the 25%. And I do like that it's engulfing these guys, but that's not part of this method. So I don't need to factor it in and weigh things on a scale, whether I want it or not want it. Basically, if the trade's set up according to my rules, it's set up according to my rules. And I don't have to overthink it. I just need to get out of the way. And how this works is I'll take stop, 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 stop. And then I'll have win, win, each win being 6R. And then stop, 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 win, stop, stop, stop. All right, so enter here. Now remember, this is going to be a limit order. If it gaps below, we don't get filled. You have to work with your own broker. Your own broker might fill you at best price. So you have to see what kind of orders you have available. But I want to enter exactly here. If this thing starts to go past the high, I'll cancel the order. All right, so everything's planned. I'm entering exactly here. I'm stopping exactly here. I'm risking exactly 0.5%, 55 shares. Part of my documentation is also entering it into a spreadsheet here. So these are the trades, that we have open that are waiting right now. And they're just set it and forget it. I don't care what the Fed's doing. All I care is the market going up or not, and did it set up. You can use your own journaling software for this, but it's part of the documentation. So now let's just set the order. For 30.36, going to risk 500, which is 0.5%. For 21.31. And target's going to be 6R, 484.66. Let's see, make sure, double check. Entry, 421.31, 421.31, 55 shares. Limit order to get us coming back here. And there's no chasing it or anything else. We want to get filled exactly on that line. So all looks good. Orders away. And we'll close that. Trade is planned. And so think about this practice. It's you can use anything you want for this. I'm not telling you this works or that works. I'm just saying come to a market, know which way it's going without having to weigh the scales and get a bunch of extra evidence, which is going to be biased anyways. Have an objective way. It needs to be part of your method. Yes, you might get stopped. The whole point of this is learning to change with change. Learning to let go the other way. Let go the other way. Let go the other way. All right, so that's it. We'll see how it works out.